Welcome back to my channel. My name's Lisa, for those of you who are new around here, and I upload twice a week on a Tuesday and a Friday, and my content generally relates to life, health, well-being, style, that kind of thing. So if that's the sort of content that you like, then please subscribe, hit the bell button, and yeah, stick around and hopefully there'll be content that you enjoy. So I am just in from work this evening, so I've had a really long day. So this video I think is probably really appropriate because what I've got in this bag is a huge amount of skincare products from Primark. And I don't know about you, but when I've had a long day at work, one of the first things I love to do is take my face off. It's just one of the nicest feelings to get all that makeup off and yeah, get your skin nice and moisturized. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take you through some of the products that I've bought here, and then we're going to have a little bit of a try test with them, which means me being quite brave and obviously baring my naked face to the internet, which is never a good idea, but when you're particularly tired, it's not going to be a good look. So see what I'm going through for you to show you this. But I did get a lot of stuff. I've been dying to use this, and I've been very patient and not done it yet. So I'm going to share it with you now and show you what's in this bag of tricks. So stay tuned. First up, before we start, I think one of the most important things to me, and one thing that's really impressed me about this brand, is it's vegan friendly and it's not been tested on animals. It's got the little bunny sign on to say that it's cruelty free, and I think, you know, that's important to me. Am I religious about the products that I choose from that perspective? I'm not, but I'm becoming increasingly more aware of what as humans we are doing to planets and to the animals. So it's something that's, you know, becoming increasingly important to me, and the fact that these products adhere to those values I think is so important. So I'm really pleased that not only are you getting an affordable brand, but something that, you know, is cruelty free, I think is really important as well. So let's get into the cleansing side of it. So I've brought a few different things here. The first thing I got for £1.50 is this little bunny. It's like a little bow, and basically you tie it on your hair to keep your hair out of your face. And I thought that was super cute. I don't know how well this will work. It's, let me show you. It's like on a band, so you've got the elasticated part at the end, and then I'm assuming you just tie the bunny ears up on the top of your head. So I'm not quite sure how effective that is going to be, but you know, we'll give it a go. I mean, it might be good, we'll see. But for £1.50 for a, you know, a hair tie band for while you're cleansing your face, I think that's pretty good. So the next thing I picked up, I think these were about £1.50 for a pack of 2. I haven't got my receipt, so I'm not 100% sure, but I know they were relatively inexpensive. There's 2 packs of these face wipes. I don't always use the face wipes just because from an environmental perspective it's not great, but these are particularly good for traveling, and often when I'm away with work these will come with me. So I think they're a great buy, and will, I mean, I'm sure they'll work as well as any other type of face wipe. They're the micellar or micellar, depending on how you want to pronounce it. So they're pretty good and convenient. And then to support that, I picked up some Bi-Phase eye makeup remover, and this was £1.50, and there's 150 mils in this. And I love these type of products. Different brands do this, but I like the fact, I think you can see it's separated out there, that you've got the oil and the water, and this is just so good for getting mascara off and liquid eyeliner and things like that. It just seems to dissolve it so well. And obviously you give it a shake and it mixes it all, and obviously you apply it like that. So we'll see how good it is at getting mascara off in just a little while, but I'm sure it'll be great. And then I also picked up this, it's vitamin E and organic rose. This is a smaller bottle, it's a 100ml bottle, and this was 90p. I only picked up the small one because they didn't have the large, but I really like micellar waters. And if I'm using the makeup wipes, I'll always follow with some of this on a cotton pad, because it's just so surprising how much makeup is still left even after you've used these. Give it a go if you don't as a rule. You'll be taking off makeup for days still with the water. It's unbelievable. So for times I want to spend a little bit more and put a bit more effort in with cleansing my face, I picked up this foaming face wash, and this was £2. This is like it's pink grapefruit, and it's for all skin types, this one, so it should foam up really nicely. So I picked up some of that, so I'll be interested to see what that's like. And then to go with this, for £2 I picked up this 2-pack of like these silicone face cleansing pads. Let me take them out for you. These I think these have got the little suction pads on. Yeah, so you can literally suction them to the side of your shower. I've had these before. They were like a Soap and Glory version of them, and there was only one in the pack, so this comes with 2, so you can literally give it a buff. But it's like it's got little tiny rubber teeth on. You've got different textures on there to support, you know, buffing off your old skin cells and things like that. So I thought they would be really nice. I have seen the Foreos kicking around. I'd love a Foreo, but they're so expensive, and I'm not claiming that this will be anything like a Foreo for £2, but I think it's the same principle and same concept, with obviously out the app and the vibrations that go with it, but a similar type of concept in terms of just buffing the top layer and massaging into your skin. So I think they'll be really nice to use, so I will be giving those a little go. And for £2.50 I also picked up a pack of 3 cleansing mitts, and I just thought they were such good value for money. They also do small ones as well. Let me get one of these out and show you. So these are quite nice because they've got 2 different textures. They've got like a more abrasive texture and a smoother one as well, which I think is really good. Just a nice hand size there, so you could potentially have 2 or 1 going at the same time. They do have some little versions of this which are for removing eye makeup, the classed as eye makeup remover pad things, but I thought, well, these will do that as well. And the nice thing with these is once you've used them, you'll just be able to pop them in the washing machine with your towels, and they'll be as good as new to go. So depending on how they go, I might go and get another pack, and then you've got 6, so you've got plenty to wash against each other and keep you going. But we'll see how good they are anyway. So that is like the cleansy stuff done. So I think I've got quite a lot of products there to support the whole cleansing process. So for moisturising, I mean, my skin at this time of year is just like the desert. I'm not kidding you. It's like it's been sucked dry of everything, and I look exhausted. I don't know what it is about this time of year. It just does me no good in terms of glowy, naturally radiant skin. That does not happen to me over the winter. So I've picked up a few things. I have got, the first thing I picked up was this moisturising skin oil, and this was, how much was it? £2.90, and you can use this all over your body. So it's basically, what's it got in it? A blend of natural oils and vitamin E, essentially. So I thought that would be nice to put on underneath some moisturiser, because if I can, I guess in the same way as I would probably use a serum is what I'm thinking, because if I can lock in as much moisture, I wondered how this would be. It's just literally a bottle, so you could just dab a few or drop a few drops into your hands. I'm wondering if it's got a fragrance to it. Kind of, but not strong. So it's got one of those little tops with a hole in that you could just squeeze a couple of drops out of. So that would be nice for putting on as you've cleansed, leaving for a couple of minutes to soak into your skin, and then coming in with whatever moisturising products you wanted to do. And I think that might support locking in a bit more. And I do need it. Oh my god, I do need it. I tell you what I also did pick up was this little mini face massager for £1.50, and I thought that would be really nice for stimulating the blood flow, which I guess it's all about doing, but I guess working in the products into your face. I mean, I don't know whether it will do that. I'm curious to see what it feels like. Yeah, it does. It feels soft. It's firm, but it's not overly firm, if you get what I mean. So I think that will do a nice job of just giving your skin a nice massage. as you're sort of working in your products. That's what my thought was, is that with the likes of the oil or some of the face creams that I've got here, you could give your face a massage after, you know, just to support the products being distributed into your skin. That was my thought process. I am not a beautician, as you can tell, and probably understand by how I'm describing things and how I'd use it, but I do like my skincare and, you know, that kind of thing, irrespective of whether I know how to use it properly or not. And then I picked up also this face mask for £3 as well, which is, it's like a super moisturising one. And what's this got in? It's a tissue mask. It's got glycerin, amino acid, lotus flower extract, and basically it helps hydrate and it's good for skin barrier support as well. So I just picked up that. And then I did pick up a very basic moisturiser, which is this pink grapefruit one. So a pot that size was £2. I was looking for something that was more for dry skin, but they just didn't have it. So I thought, well, you know, this would probably be good for a general day-to-day moisturiser. It says it's lightweight daily moisturiser and it's basically grapefruit essence. So it's the same kind of thing as the cleanser. So I thought that would be pretty good. And then finally, I picked up a couple of slightly more expensive products, and really in the grand scheme of things, they're not that expensive. So I picked up a night moisturiser for £5, and then the matching eye one, and that was £4. So for £9 you're getting a really nice night mask. So this is a Sleep Spa sleeping face mask, and then you've got the Sleep Spa everyday eye mask. So there's two of them together. They both contain hyaluronic acid, which is absolutely fabulous for the skin, and a whole host of other really nice soothing aromatherapy type products. So I think they'll be lovely to sleep in. So that being said, I think we should go and have a little play with these. So I'm going to take you upstairs, find somewhere to prop the camera in the bathroom. It's not friendly from the point of view of having a beautiful setup in front of a nice mirror. It will not be like that, but it doesn't matter, does it? Let's give this stuff a go, and I can tell you whether or not it's any good. And also, I think if it is, if you're looking for a nice affordable present, I think anybody receiving this would be really happy, and you could make yourself a little gift hamper or something along the lines with these products. So I think they're great from that point of view. So I'm going to take you upstairs and let's have a play with this stuff. I'll see you in a minute. That's a look, eh? Well, I'll tell you what, if I had any street cred, I don't have any anymore, do I? So there's the bunny ears on. I don't know what kind of look I was going for or whether I was expecting that, but hey, what do you think? So let's get the eye makeup off first. I'm going to take some of this Bi-Phase eye makeup remover on a cotton pad, and we'll see how we get on with that. So I'll be back in a tick. So I've got it on my cotton pad. It has a fragrance. I don't know what it is. It's not horrendous, but there definitely is like a fragrance to it. So I'm just going to hold it over my eyes. I have not a lot of makeup on today, really. I've just done a little bit of eyeshadow for work. It's like work makeup, so it's not too heavy, but it is taking it off, which is good. That's a pretty good start. It feels nice and cooling on the eyes, and also moisturising as well, which is, you know, due to the oil within it. So it does feel pretty good, I feel, from that perspective. And it's getting plenty of product off my eyes as well, which is good. So I'm just going to finish that off. And then what I am going to do today is I'm going to take one of the cleansing wipes and just quickly skim over my face, just to take, you know, kind of a bit of residual makeup off. So again, I've got the wipe. It smells a bit plasticky. It doesn't have a horrible fragrance. You know how some of them have, you know, quite artificially scented fragrance. This doesn't. Again, it feels super cooling and moisturising on the skin as well, which is absolutely lovely. It does feel very nice, and it is taking off a lot of my orange face. It's funny how your foundation always looks blooming orange when you take it off. I think it's because there's like a bit of contour and blush, not blush, yeah, definitely blush in there, and bronzer and things like that. But you know, my makeup does match my pale ass skin, so I don't know where that comes from. And I also end up with a load underneath my chin as well, so I'm going a bit pinky red now. Oh, it's okay. So I feel as though I've got quite a bit off with that. And then what I think I'll do now is I won't use the micellar or micellar water at this point. I think I'm going to take the pink grapefruit foaming wash and sort of work that into my skin. So I'm going to run some water, dampen my skin, and then I'm going to use one of my little mitts to take the rest of it off. So I'm just going to fill a sink with water. Just put a bit of water onto my skin. Oh, it's got one of those little covers. Oh, that smells nice. Oh, that smells really, really grapefruity. Oh, that's gorgeous actually. Let me just... Oh, it's quite thick as well. It's very thick. Let me show you that. So it's sort of sitting on my hand and not going anywhere, which is really nice. And it's like jelly between my fingers. That's really funny. Oh, it does smell fabulous. I'm just gonna... Hopefully that'll start... Oh, it's starting to foam. Whoa. Exciting stuff. So I was going to work that in all over the old face. And then I've got one of those mitts handy. It doesn't taste so nice, I have to say. But then you wouldn't normally be talking while you're doing this, but obviously I'm doing it for the sake of you guys. Right, okay then. I'm now going to take the mitt and just wring it out a little bit, and then I'm just going to start taking the product off. I'm using the rough side first. It's still coming off, there's still a little bit on there. Let me just continue to do that. It's very foamy, it's lovely. We'll switch around the other side. Just work that into my face. Right, I'm just going to give it a rinse, I'll be right back. Really nice. These little mitts I do love. They are so good. And that skin cleanser, it just makes your skin feel super, super clean. Which is exactly what you want from a cleanser. No shit, Sherlock. But no, it just feels very, very, very nice. So the other thing I could have used at that point, had I so wished, was these little massages, and I totally forgot about those, but they would be really good for working that cleanser into your skin as well. But this, actually the mitt has a really nice exfoliating effect with this side. It feels a lot rougher on your face than it did on my hand, and not rough in a bad way, but I feel as though it's really buffed a lot of the dead skin off. So I'm very, very pleased with that. So I'm just going to dry my face and I'll be right back. I'm really keen to try this face oil. So this oil you can use all over your body as well. I don't know whether I said that. So now I've cleansed my face. It feels so soft, it really does, and I don't know whether it's the cleanser or it's the mitt with it that sort of exfoliated and buffed the skin. It does feel soft. It really does feel now though that it needs some moisturiser. So you know when you've cleansed your skin and it starts to go tight. I have very dry skin anyway, so you know tightness isn't uncommon for my skin. So I'm just going to take a couple of drops of this oil now and just rub it into the palms of my hand, and I'm just going to press it. Just have a slight fragrance. It's nothing too much, and I'm just going to press that into the skin. Oh, it feels so lovely. It has like it smells a bit like of grains or wheat or something like that. I can't really describe the fragrance. It's very subtle, there's nothing really in it, but I can feel that sitting on my skin really, really nice. That is very, very moisturising. I like that an awful lot. I'm just going to work that. Obviously I've still got my work polar neck on, because that would be nice to take that down your neck and onto your chest area as well, which I may do as I get ready for bed later. Bunny ears are still on. I'm just going to dry my hands a minute. I just wanted to get rid of some product, and I'm going to have like just a little massage with my little thing here. I mean, whether or not this is any good, I don't know. I don't know whether it's rotating very well. I think the oil's made it a bit slippy. It's not particularly rotating very well. I think the concept of it is probably better than how it is. It could be just purely because I've got oil. I think it's slipping against the oil, to be honest. So probably that my use of it is not the best use. And if you were putting this onto dry skin without slippy oil, which is just forcing it to slide, not a good idea. This would probably be working an awful lot better. So it feels good on the skin, I have to say, and when it rotates it does feel good. So if you are feeling like my skin is at the moment, that your skin is lacking a bit of blood supply and just is dull and lifeless, I think this would be a good product, but obviously you would probably go without the oil on your skin. So I'm just going to leave this to soak into the skin for a couple of minutes, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to try the night cream and the eye cream and give you a thought on that. So I'll be right back. I'm just coming in with the Every Night eye mask, and what I really like about this is the little pump on the top. I think that is such a lovely idea in terms of keeping the product and your fingers out of it and bacteria and all of that horrible stuff. Here it comes. Oh, it's like a really nice lightweight gel, which I also really like. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my little finger here. I'm just going to dab it around my eye area, and I always take it around the whole socket really gently. So this is the eye of mine that tends to go puffy. If you've watched any of my vlogs, you'll know that I suffer with a puffy eye, particularly on the morning, and I don't know what it is. I don't sleep on this side of my face either, so I don't know what causes it, but it does happen. And I'm going to just do the same on the other side, and that, it doesn't have a fragrance. It smells very similar to, I don't know, to some of the other stuff that I've been using. There's no real fragrance there, which I'm not bothered about, because sometimes, you know, fragrance is a little bit too much on products. So let me just see on the other side how that's going. But yeah, I can feel that soaking in. It's very cooling, and I like that. I have very, very sensitive skin, so it'll be interesting to see how I go with this, but I'm not feeling any form of irritation at all on my skin. Some products, I can feel them burning as they work or do whatever they're doing, but everything feels, you know, very, very, very gentle on my skin. So that's a good sign to me, because, you know, if I'm going to break out, I'll break out. So I'm really hoping that I don't so close to Christmas, but I don't think I'm going to. It feels pretty good. So I'm going to put on the Sleep Spa face mask now. So again, this comes with a really nice pump. So I'm just going to pump some of this onto the back of my hand, and again, it just looks like a really lightweight cream. So again, I'm just going to rub that between my fingers, and I'm just going to pat. Doesn't smell. Doesn't smell at all either. It would be nice if it had like a lavender type scent, but you know, you can't have it all, can you? But that does feel really, really soothing on the skin. It feels very, very nice. I feel like my skin is very, very hydrated right now, and to be honest, you know, first impressions are that it feels lovely. My skin feels lovely. I can feel that soaking in. You know when you get that feeling and you've got, I feel my skin pulling that in, which is brilliant, and I know it's been absorbed, so that's great. So, you know, my thoughts are, so far, I really, really like the stuff. I feel as though, you know, I have pretty you know, pale sallow skin in the winter anyway, but I feel as though it's injected it with a bit of something that it didn't have before for sure. It feels very moisturised, it feels very clean, and I think, you know, in terms of product value, I think it's outstanding. I really do. I'm very keen to try more of their makeup. I have picked up an eyeshadow in my last Primark haul. The eyeshadow is amazing. I picked up the Cool Suede like kind of palette. I think that was £8. Awesome if you're looking for an eye palette. But you know, so far I know it's very early days, and I will give you a little bit more of an update in, you know, maybe a couple of vlogs time, or at some point just let you know how I'm getting on with everything. But my first impressions are it's really good. I know I haven't used everything here, but I feel as though this is going to be something that I have and I'm using regularly and reaching for, on top of, you know, the other stuff that I use regularly too. But I am really blown away by this. So as I said, if you'll give it a go for sure, and if you're looking for, you know, a nice little gift for Christmas, then I think this would be perfect, along with the little bunny ears. So with that said, I am now going to get myself sorted and organised, cook some dinner, because I'm really hungry. I just wanted to get this upload done because it needs to go out tomorrow and I'm a bit behind. But I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye. See you soon.